Hello and welcome back. My name is Kira and this is episode 31 of our Let's Play Sunless, guys. A game that I'm just unable to stop playing for none reasons. I have no idea. I just can't stop playing. I just want to keep on playing. So I'm going to, because I get to. So, we've got a couple of things that we need to do. We need to go to Port Prosper to pick up some costumes for the circus. We also need to go to London. We need to go to Old Tom's Well in New Winchester. We have a lot of things we need to do. We're very, very busy. And we need to go to Bridge Oxamare, but I want to stay in the Reach for now. So, as I said, I'm going to be farming at the moment, and I'll be doing that for a little bit to be able to retire this captain and still have plenty of funds to be able to continue on and get some better ship stuff. So that's what I'm going to be focusing mostly on at the moment. So you're just going to see me, well, you're not going to see a lot of it because I'm going to cut a lot of it out, but there's just going to be a lot of killing things, a lot of roaming about, and a lot of doing prospects and stuff like that. Alright, a port report. The Amenable Host wants to see us. Well, let's go and speak to them then. An attendant escorts you through the dazzling violet corridors. The host's red door is always open. Blah, blah, blah. We've done this bit before. Let's listen to his request. Oh, this is the one that about the patient that wouldn't leave. I'll go and speak to the patient and do all that stuff. Oh my god, I am so yawny. I guess I need more coffee. So approach him directly, so it worked last time. Return to the host. He's gone. Blah blah blah. There we go. Does he want anything else? Oh, he's got another request. There you go. Oh, he wants us to go and check if other people have seen him. We've done this bit before, but we haven't actually completed it, so it's a good opportunity to do that. Last room, New Winchester and Port Prosper. Right. Let's quickly do that. Let's actually... No, not do that. Where are we? We must go to Port Prosper. Last room and then come to New Winchester. That'll be more of a good workaround plan. And kill everything on the way. Oh, okay, so we've in Port Prosper, and I just remember we've got two things to do here. So we have to search for the Amenable Host's identity, which we'll do here. The house might still be here. It had purple walls, which will surely stand out. If not, you have to lock it. So basically, if you, for a short recap, the Amenable Host has been working at the Magdalene House of Comfort. So basically, what they do in the House of Comfort is that they disguise themselves, even taking on the voice, the mannerisms of anything, as a loved person or a person that would help the patient with whatever problem they're going through. So if it's like, you know, they're really missing their lover and they're that's deceased or whatever, and they are having a difficult time as a result, then the one of the attendants will dress up as that lover and then basically go, everything's okay, sweetheart, I love you and miss you in the afterlife, or whatever it may be. And then it makes them feel better, I think, and that's the idea. But as the attendants, then they end up going through a lot of different identities. So basically what's happened to the Amenable Host is that he can no longer remember who he is, basically. So he's sent us through to the 3 different cities in 3 different ports in the Reach to figure out basically which of the versions of himself that he remembers is the truth. So we've come to Port Prosper first, and he says, "Not a soul in Port Prosper recognizes the locket." Who's that then? Does he still wear his hair like that? Fancy! Becomes a familiar refrain. More promising is the house you saw painted in the Amenable Host's chamber. You locate several candidates, all apparently repainted over the last couple of years, but one in its exact location as the host's painting. Nobody seems to remember who owned it or why, but apparently had once been associated with the Parlour of Virtue, established not long after Port Prosper's foundation. So we have no conclusive evidence of the Amenable Host's identity at Port Prosper. So we're going to move on to Lustrum next for him, but for now we're also going to pick up the costume for the clown. Purchase a costume for geese. The tailor, needle in his mouth like a cigarette, holds up a hand while he searches for a garment under the desk. He piles up a few shoe boxes and grins. "I think I've really captured the spirit of the Reach with this one. I'm sure geese will love them, especially the bits." Right, I've paid 50 sovereigns for them. Fantastic. And I think that's pretty much all we can do. We can also hand in my ill-gotten nameplates for money. There you go. I think techers are going to attack me on sight now because apparently I'm loathed by them. Which is fine. I don't mind being loathed by the techers at this stage. That's kind of half of the point. Because I'm doing the very much for London playthrough. Hang on, I did have to stop back here because I needed some fuel and supplies just in case. I know I can buy some at Lustrum too, but anyway, I'll see you in Lustrum next. Alright, we made to Lustrum with really bad parking, but you know, like, it's a big mining rig, you'll be fine. What? The righteous ramshackle port of Lustrum now hosts a fragile political enterprise. The independent settlers' nascent government, the Colonial Assembly, has been driven from New Winchester and retreated here to a hastily erected complex of cabins on the mountain slope. Learn more. It's all the prospectors want to talk about. Ousted. The Techides are struggling. The Windward Company, whose dreadnoughts now on loan from London, prowl the Reach, have them outgunned. New Winchester is no longer safe. Here at the very edge of the Reach, the Assembly hopes to mount resistance. If you have business with the Techides, you'll need to conduct it here. Not interested. This is exactly what I wanted. Let's go to the bazaar first. I would like to sell some hours instead of buy more of them, thank you. How's my claim field going? Visit my claim. Right, so I can't do that. I will write my port report. Getting a lot of port reports. I'll get lots of money for them. It'll be great. Can I visit the Windward Company now that I'm like loved by them? We're still turned at the door. That's so rubbish. But anyway, we'll search for the Amenable Host's identity. The locket is passed around the camps of prospectors. Most scratch their heads, others sigh and look away. An elderly prospector approaches, carrying her hat in her hands. "You're the one looking for All Grey," she sighs. "Long dead. Shot. South of the mountain. Wouldn't share his hours, fool. No point rising high in the mountain if there's no one at the bottom holding you up." And no. It sounds like he may have acted as that person for someone else. Maybe the person who killed him. You never know. We'll go to the tea shop because we can enjoy a cup of tea to lower our, terror and all that. Speak to this chick and give her. Actually, I don't need to do that because I have plenty of. Oh wait, I was supposed to bring her munitions and the freaking. Okay, I forgot. It's very hard to keep track of everything. There's so much stuff. Alright, I'm going to leave Lustrum. That's all I kind of wanted to do at this point. And I'm going to make my way towards New Winchester. And I'll see you when I get to New Winchester so we can check on the the Amenable Host again. See you then. Oh, right. Right, so with the Tekity engine that went down on hybrids, when we were there, I decided that we weren't going to we rescued them. And then we were going to do something, we were going to we were going to rescue them, and then we were going to do nothing else. Like, the option was to rescue them or to let Winwood Company know so they can take advantage of it. But now that I've come to the Winwood Company, the company house, the thing's up again. I guess it's just like a regular thing. Ticket ships just going down there. But anyway, I'm just going to deliver all of my port reports for money. That's another 500 sovereigns. And honestly, I have no need to do anything else. I'm just gonna get some ministry stamps, I guess, because I have so many of them. I've got like so many ministry stamps too, so I'll just leave it, I guess, for now. We'll see. Let's go to actual New Winchester and finish up the thing for the Amenable Host. I might also start selling some of the items because I have a lot of surplus of a lot of things, I think. So I'll have a look and see what I've got and what I don't. Let's see. Prospects. Let's go to the... We can put 4 of these away. Get 1 away. We can keep 1 bronze wood. We need 1 bronze wood, 1 munition, and something else. But we need... What do we need for the new prospect? We need seeds. Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave all of that. I'm just going to take the hours with me because I want to get bargains and then use those. I am going to sell 3 of the souls because I've got too many of them. I'm going to try to keep 5 of all of the different things. So I will sell some of these stuff because I do have too many of them. I think I'll be okay with that. So I'll do that. Sell the crockery, sell 3 of the jumbo hours. I know this is it's like not very good money to do this, but it's fine. I have plenty of money. In fact, I just need 3 more sovereigns and I can retire my current captain. I'm not going to yet because I want to have some money in reserve before I do that. But anyway, we'll just quickly do the stories. I think that might be for this episode. We'll see. Let's repair our ship. Go to the station. Explore the city. Search for the Amenable Host identity. A titan of industry. Those are rare outside of Albion. The initial search is fruitless. People giggle at the antiquated fashion on display in the daguerreotype. The tilt of the jaw, the unfortunate arrangement of hair. But the proprietor of the round table seems to recognize the face. Oh yes, right sort he was. She holds up a locket to catch the falling starlight through the window. Wanted to open a factory here a few years back, but something went wrong, and there was a workers' revolt. Not been seen since. Okay, so we still haven't been able to discover whether he's, who he is exactly. But that's not a surprise. Ambition, wealth, 5,000 sovereigns. So 300 more sovereigns. Well, or just or so. Anyway, that was very unsatisfying. So I'm going to actually go back to the Amenable Host and hand in this quest before I call it a day for this episode. Actually, you know what? I'm not. Actually, yeah, I will. Just to finish off something for you guys, because I feel like this episode is not really gone anywhere. It's just me being rambly. Yeah, rambly. And Maybe I should not make these episodes first thing in the morning because I am super, super sleepy still. I don't know why. But anyway. So it's just me being rambly this episode and then like dragging along a quest that I took and failed because I died. I think like 20 episodes ago. So I do apologize for all of that stuff. But we're making progress somewhat. But we're also on the way handing the quest for the clown's outfit. Pick up something else from the circus. Because I feel like if we do everything in the circus, then something else interesting might happen. So we'll see. Oh, okay. So we get back at the circus. So first of all, let's write the port report because that's always money. And there we get free tickets to the circus because of course you don't have to pay. You're part of the family. There you go. I've gained 5 tickets. Let's see another performance. Has any of this changed? Oh look, this has changed. There we go. Oh no, it has not changed. No, it has not changed. I was hoping it would have changed. Never mind. Yeah, amusements have not changed. Alright, go behind the tent. Let's deliver the clown his costume. The pensive clown opens the crate of his specially made costumes. He considers the twinkling stones as wishful child might a star. In time, he nods and reaches arm deep into his novelty pocket to find your reward. He searches your face for a smile when he reaches too far and topples over. Okay, that's kind of cute, I guess. Let's see the ringmaster. Let's do the strong woman and the posters because we haven't done that in a while. Poor Prosper and Magdalene's. Well, we need to go to Magdalene's anyway, so good. I don't think we can get 2 of the quests from the circus, which means we just need to keep coming back, which is fine. So we'll go to Magdalene's and hand in the results of our search. Now, the one bad thing I'll definitely say about having cleared out the Techies is that there is no easy targets to kill. The Dreadnoughts are a lot harder to kill than the Techity ships. So I can't exactly kill them without dying myself. And I've done too well. I'm sure about the word well, but I've been through a lot to keep this goddamn captain alive, and alive she shall stay. So, we're not risking this captain in particular with the Dreadnoughts. And here we are in Magdalene's. Let's see what the host feels about this current situation that he's, in. Let's go to the bazaar. We need at least 1 munitions. And we need to deliver honey to here. Okay, we'll work on that. We'll do this real quick. And let's go to the keepsake market again. And let's get a otherworldly artifact because it's always useful. I don't know for what yet exactly, but they feel useful. So let's go with that. Alright, let's go and speak to the... I'll put up the flyer. There we go. They do not allow flyers to be posted on the premises. They do, however, keep them tightly stacked for interested parties to take. The receptionist accepts them after a thorough examination, consulting our orderlies more than once. We'll leave them out for guests. There we go. Return to the Amenable Host. The Amenable Host reclines on a couch of crushed velvet, a goblet of sparkling wine in his long fingers. Somewhere in the tower above him, the great clock ticks away. As policy, the host's atrium is always open to guests. He's available to hear opinion, friendly criticism, and suggestion. Today he has a headache. What will you tell the amenable host? The amenable host closes his hand around his returned locket. Now it comes to it. I'm not sure if I want to know, but I've sent you out. He drummed his fingers against his cup. We don't spare our guests the truth, so why should I be any different? He fills goblets for you both. Well, out with it. He was shot dead in the mountain and survived? No. You found some fragments that might form a history. A strike-breaking factory owner, now reformed. You found little evidence, but perhaps enough. It continues the work of Parla Virtue on Port Prosper. Ooh. Okay. So I can basically lie to him and tell him that he was the mining guy from last room. Which doesn't quite work well, does it? And besides, he doesn't have a scar. We can also lie to him and say that he was in New Winchester and we just cobbled together some parts, bits and pieces to make a story for him, which is also a bit questionable. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that. We can also do the Port Prosper thing. I mean, both of these are iffy enough that he could have been them, so that's the whole point. That's not conclusive. We can tell him the truth. That there was nothing conclusive to find, and he might not have been any of them. We found nothing conclusive, so which one would he prefer to be? Identity is important. I do want to tell him the truth. And the truth is that some of them he definitely wasn't it. So this one and this one is actually might have been, like the not one in New Winchester, he could have been. Port Prosper, he could have been, because there was little evidence from both. But I think his identity in New Winchester might be the most likely, because he has someone that might have identified him. Plus the paint, like we were able to find paintings of the house. I think that was in New Winchester. So it kind of works out that way. I don't know. Oh, indecision. We're going to. I want to go with tell the truth and tell him that he might not have been any of them. He hesitates, his fingers drumming against the goblet. Before speaking, he refreshes his goblet. I could have been any or none. I have no past anymore. You think I remember something, but I don't. I could write origins for myself, but what would be the point? The lust of it is vanished from his eyes. Is this a lesson from Magdalene's? You can be anyone you choose, and in choosing you eclipse all that you were. He goes to the drawer and takes out a sealed envelope. For your trouble. I am who I have chosen to be. I have that at least. Which is important, I guess. I mean, a lot of people base who they are, like their identity, on organizations that they belong to, like their workplace, their school, their history, their country, or their background. And I guess even without a past, he still has those. So there you go. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll come back for more. But more importantly, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day.